Okay, YouTube, and we are back to another replay. So we've drawn Veiler, an Ash Blossom, a reinforcement of the army, called by the grave, and a Widow Anchor. And we're always going second, folks. And of course, playing Eldlich. Alright, that's fun. I choose not to Ash this because I'm dumb. I mean, I'm saving it for the trap, right? There's a way we can get rid of it, maybe, depending on how we draw. So might as well get rid of that first. So special summon, sure. And they're gonna set 2. Alright, so that could be hand trap, maybe. So we're gonna draw up a turn. We drew an engage. Okay, we have a chance. Of course, we Rhoda. They choose not to do anything. Summon Ray. Nothing yet. Hayate. And they're gonna judgment it. That's always fun. But hey, on the bright side, they're down to 36. So of course we're gonna engage, add Hornedrons. It's pretty good. Activate Hornedrons. See, they have another judgment or something. Of course we're gonna make Kagari, so we can add back engage. And that goes through. So that's pretty good for us so far. We're gonna 3. And we're gonna add for our jamming wave so we can get rid of whatever that is. So we're going to pop that. And that was a torrential, so we're going to attack because we don't need to make Hayate, or we can anyways. Plus we already have 3 spells in grave, so it's okay. And we're just going to make Shizuku. Set 2. And we have 4 interactions more or less. But remember, if you turn your thing on, you banish that and they were basically out of business. So we got rid of 1. I think most people play 3. So, and of course Eldlich, they always come back. Really annoying. That thing's gonna do it. And now it's do the Ash when they're down low on resources. So we know that's a Conquistador set. Set 1. Alright, so we know this is a Conquistador. And maybe that's the other trap, the one that specials from deck, right? But we already used our Ash, so we're okay for now. Remember, they're only at 900, so. And we drew Cosmic Cyclone, so. We know that is Conquistador. Conquistador is just a monster, basically. So we can just bait it out for now. 1000. Banish that. And it is the one that special summons from deck. That's fine. Remember, we have Widow Anchor, so we can steal their Eldlich. Sure, summon Golden Boy. So now we take. And they're going to chain Conquistador, of course. They're going to destroy their own Eldlich because we targeted that, so that's great. But I mean, again, it doesn't matter. We're just going to make Hayate and attack free game. So, shows to go, y'all. Sometimes judgment. Is it really worth it? You're going to get bopped in about 2 turns. So anyways, let's move on to the next one. Alright, and we are back to our climb up to Plat. We drew a Veiler, Maxi, Ash, Ray, and a multi-roll. So at least we have 4 forms, 3 forms of disruption at least. Hopefully we can survive that. And we're playing Burning Abyss, Phantom Knights, probably. Of course, you gotta Veiler that. You save the Ash for the potentially if they have an extender and do the graph and, you know, Cherubini combo. But nothing. They're gonna Rhoda, sure. And Phantom Knight, set 1. What could that be? What could that be? Is that Fogblade? Maybe. Maybe. But we can dodge that with Ray, so. We do Shark Cannon. Of course, we gotta summon Ray. Enter battle. I'm gonna attack for Tour Guide. Then we're gonna tribute. Make Hayate, attack. And send our useless spell we don't need, which is Area 0, main phase 2. We're just gonna make Shizuku. And we're going to activate Widow. We're basically going to, you know, Shizuku shuffle, see what they got. Because, remember, they only need basically 2 monsters and have a bunch of extenders, so scary. So, but for some reason, there you go. Set the Shark Cannon, and they have the Ash, so, oh well. At least we got that out of the way. And they're gonna summon, and so they have a Phantom Knight. You can special summon that. It's pretty good. Of course, we're just gonna chain maxi, and they have the cross out. Wow, cross out kills combos. So that's fun. Now they're gonna pop off. Basically pop off. Cherubini, and now that's why you hold on the Ash. Don't Ash that, because that's just basically counts as a cost. And since they just sent this, and that, and kind of that too, but I think what's it called? Cloak is more important because it adds a Phantom Knight card, right? But I mean, we're kind of screwed a little bit, because if he activates either of this, they're still gonna pop off. So we have to pick our poison. But I decided to banish that one, because if anything else is banished, this stuff can special summon the card, right? Yeah, so might as well get rid of the special, because he's just gonna extend. Right, so they're gonna send Graph. Of course, we gotta Ash that. But they can still pop off now, because we're out of basically any forms of interaction against our opponent. Just hope for the best. So yeah, Cloak's gonna pop off. They're gonna add that. You're gonna banish that. Gonna add Shade Brigadine. So Shade Brigadine, of course, you don't have any traps in grave. You can special summon. It's level 4 and level 4. That's gonna summon itself again. And almost got wronged. But hey, they got screwed because of the Graph, right? They could have made Gossip Shadow, right? And then added more stuff to this. I don't know. I don't think it was the right idea. But, you know, attack anyways. So Ray's gonna come back. They're gonna attack that again. And now they're gonna make double A Zeus. Okay. Here is a huge misplay, gang. You're gonna see that I'm being dumb, and I changed it Kagari, because I'm like, you know, oh wait, if I summon that, wouldn't the effect come off? Because it's summoned, right? Counts as a summon? No. Gets sent to grave, so it can't be on field to resolve the effect, I think. Right? Something like that. So we have no cards. Now all we gotta do is hope for a monster. Please draw a Ray. Please draw a Ray. Okay, Cyclone. That's pretty bad, so we just set that anyways. But remember, they can't do this again, so we can survive maybe 2 turns. Nothing in grave does anything. Oh man. So he's gonna special summon a Danger. There we go. So maybe we survive less than 2 turns. So that's 1. Alright, part of the cards. Please. Ray. Draw a Ray. Engage Ray. Please. Okay, Rose. That's good. So we're gonna summon. And then we're gonna make Hayate. So we can send, at least kill that thing. But hey, I'm an idiot. I remember the Reed kits. Most of the time, I almost never see this effect actually proc, because if another card you control struck a battle or opponent's card effect, you can attach 1 card for your hand, deck, or extra deck. So this guy's gonna get Fog Blade, and also he can turn it on because it's a detached 2. Now they have 2 materials. I'm an idiot. Baka. So now they're just gonna dump my entire field. And I'm like, oh my god. Well, I mean, the only thing I can do is prevent this from attacking, right? It's all part of the plan. Don't worry. Don't give up. So now they're going to proc it. Sure. We get Ray back. Okay. So this thing can attack. They have a Fog Blade, though. So that means they can special summon a Phantom Knights from Graveyard. And he chose to do that. So at the moment, this does nothing else. I think it's just a name, right? Banish card from Graveyard, special summon 1 monster hand. So yeah, it's just a name. But he drew Jackalope. This is the only card. You can special summon the Danger from deck. There you go. And they're gonna make Leviair. Haven't seen that in a hot minute. Leviair is gonna target level 4 or lower, right? That's gonna attack. So we're gonna make a Shizuku, and remember we have a bunch of spells engraved. Thank you to Zeus. It's weaker and he has to just pass turn, and this is just basically nothing. And of course we finally get to resolve engage, and now we're back in business, baby. They have no negates or nothing, and they're at 58. So, and we drew Hornet Drone, so that's great, pretty good too. course, we engage. If only I wasn't an idiot and didn't waste that Kagari, right? I mean, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Don't worry. It's all part of the plan. Because if I went to this, that would have died, and he would have still attacked me one for game. If I went for that, I wouldn't have been able to search engage, because that would have been my last Shizuku. And why would I go into Hayate, right? It's all part of the plan. Don't worry. 200 IQ. And we draw Prosperity. That's basically useless at this point. We have to target that. So, of course, we clear his field. Attack that. In phase 2, we're going to tribute them off. We're going to make Zeke. And since we're basically low on resources, I don't have any more Shizukus. Anything stronger than that is going to be bad news bears, so I have to use the secondary effect. Remember that? I'm pretty sure they didn't realize that too. Or you can target one in the card, it gains 1,000, and that's permanent. So we don't need Prosperity anymore. Send that to grave, sure. We have a 2,500 beat stick, so we win next turn. Unless they have something. Set 1, that's scary. Could be Fogblade, I don't know. So we drew Rhoda. That's not bad, that's not bad. We can activate Rhoda so we can bait something out, but they quit. Alright, see? It's all part of the plan. Don't worry, gang. Had you scared for a hot minute. Sometimes your missed plays were actual good plays. Alrighty. Alright, YouTube gang, we are back. So we drew Maxi, Nibiru, Cyclone, a Afterburner, and a Widow Anchor. So we don't have a way to write, which is kind of scary. It's all the first time I think I drew Nibiru in a while. So it's funny. And Cleafort. Set 2, that's all we can do. Set 2, it's all we can do. And I think I lost Dyro, so I'm going first, which is kind of scary. And we're playing Numeron. Alright, they're gonna bop us. Of course we chain Maxi. Chain. And does it go through? Yes, it did. Just gonna add a field spell. Luckily we have this. Twin Twisters, so we have no choice but to chain that. And I think this, look at this cocky guy. Look at this cocky guy. Maybe they have an extra Maxi, but still, come on. You think you're gonna OTK me? Come on. Get respect Nib. Oh, well, they have Pathfinder anyways. That sucks. So now they're down 2 cards. Maybe a Maxi? I don't know. So it's almost as if nothing happened. But they have Numeron calling, okay. Now they're prepared to bop us. But hey, that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Pathfinder. Of course, now you gotta just shotgun it, otherwise they're gonna bop you. I think that spell is once per turn, right? Yeah, once per turn. No, it's not. Field zone, you control no monster, but they're gonna get the token, so it's fine. So, they pass turn to us. Please get a ray. Thank you. Thank you. So that's great. Fantastic. Now we're gonna get Hayate. Of course, Hayate is gonna clear that token, and then we're gonna send Ray to grave. So attack for 3k. Now we have the option, right? Do we go into Phoenix or do we go into Zeke? Well, you know, what do they possibly have in their hand? We know it's not a hand trap, so it's probably a monster or something, right? If it was this, I'm pretty sure they would have activated and bopped us anyways, right? No, they can't, because no monsters, I'm dumb. But we have to get rid of this field spell, right? Because if we don't get rid of the field spell, they're just going to pop off and we have no way of preventing the OTK. Right? Right. So, only option really is we got to get rid of Afterburners because they're just going to bop us anyways. So we got to pop that field spell. We got to pray that that's not, he doesn't draw a Pathfinder or something. So, yeah, I think it's a better option to just go for making sure they have no resources than just playing scared and making a Zeke instead and then making a Shizuku. I mean, what are you going to search, right? Engage? But if they just do that, they're going to pop off with the spell. So, have to get rid of that on your turn. There you go. And we just set 1. Set 1. Phase 1. Can Harpy Fez Dusser? Sure. And of course you gotta chain that. I'm also very dumb. Like I said about Kagari, this wasn't properly summoned, so if I banished it, you can't special summon it, but it doesn't really matter. Right? I mean, what are we gonna make? Unicorn? 22? And just bop him again? Why waste resources? That's fine. Plus you can't even attack if you just summon that, right? Right? And we have Lightning Storm just in case he clears that, so let's see the game plan. We're playing top deck war. Attack for 19. Could have been 22, but Would you rather do that or 19 plus 300, right? They'll be 28. So it'll still be 3 turns regardless. And we can't summon Celine or anything else either, so doesn't matter. Comes the top deck though. Alright. Need to last 3 more turns. We draw a monster is over. With Maxi. We drew a monster, but not the one we wanted. So that's down to 1200. Just praying, nothing. Desires, oof. Drew 2, and they kaiju us, sure. Of course we chain Maxi, because obviously if they don't kaiju us without having kaiju themselves, we drew Ash. Clear the board, sure. They're gonna set 1. It's time to lightning storm if we draw a monster. And we did, okay, thank goodness. Of course, got lightning storm. And it was forbidden droplet, sure. That would have been terrible for us, because that would have been 750 and it would have lasted another turn. And you never know what might happen. So, of course, at this point it's game. Let's see how it goes, Gorge or something. But anyways, thank you, Nibiru. The one time I drew Nibiru, it actually helped me. Funny. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.